We are talking about leadership EQ, and let's focus on setting the right tone for your team. I am Sulipan, your personal transformation coach. As a leader, you will set the tone within your business or your organization of the culture of that business. Is it a culture that is supportive? Is it motivating? Does it lead to calm and easy flow within the company, yet every person is outcome focused and know where they are going and what they want to achieve? Or do you create an environment that is fear-based, anxiety, leads to insecurity, which sets you up for a very toxic environment within which your staff or your team members will function? People turning on each other, people lying to protect themselves, having little patience with your clients, setting up a culture that is not inviting for your clients to enter. Let's quickly look at being a resonant leader and a dissonant leader. As a resonant leader, let's focus on mistakes that happen. This will be a leadership that inspires the people. So when a mistake happens, do you take the team and you learn from that mistake? You ask, why did it happen? How could it be avoided? What went wrong here? No blame. Let's look as a whole at this, what has happened, and then move forward with what was gained here. And to apply this in the future, there's a very slight difference between avoiding the same mistake and applying what we've learned in the future so that we can grow. There's a very subtle difference, but a huge outcome difference. Or are you a dissonant leader, where you create disharmony, where when a mistake happens, you blame. You're looking for the culprit who must take responsibility for whatever has happened here so that somebody can be accountable. And because that happened, you now as a leader decide that you've got to think for them and you've got to see that they act according to what you want. So you take away all initiative. You take away all security. You take away all motivation. You need to decide what kind of a leader you want to be and then work on that within yourself to achieve that in the future. As a leader, it is important that you recognize your emotional triggers before it leads to an emotional outburst within your business. This will ensure that you and your staff will have clarity, there will be calm, and there will be confidence. And this, at the end, will result in a productive, emotionally safe workspace for everybody, where the company and the business and the staff can now grow. There are many different techniques and ways that you can work with a culture within the business. I'm specifically focusing on just you as the leader. And let's just look at one aspect as to how do you know if you create a toxic environment or do you create a supportive and a motivating, calm environment. One question. What do you feel like when you walk into your business in the morning? Is it one of apprehension, fear, stress, anxiety? Or is it a feeling of being inspired, being motivated to go and experience the day, looking forward to new ways of working, bettering yourself, your staff, and your business? If you can answer that question honestly, now you can start doing something about it, because you've now taken ownership. And only once you take ownership can you change something. Until that point, you will be in denial and you will be doing nothing to improve it. As a leader, you are vitally important to your business, to your organization. You are the fulcrum. You are the spinning point of everything. You will set the tone. You've got to start looking at yourself to be able to determine what will happen outside in your team and ultimately into the environment where you are of service to the public. I wish you best as you come to a conclusion about what kind of a leader you are. What kind of energy do you bring into your business? Remember, master your beliefs, you will master your future. Be kind to yourself in this process. It's a new way of thinking, and we will chat soon.